Hey there YouTube, this is Dave and I am really excited. I'm going to be starting a brand new series called Building a CRM Mashup. Now for those of you who are wondering what a CRM is, it's a customer relation management software. Now for many of you guys who are either in medium-sized or even large companies in M365 or the Microsoft Cloud in general, you probably know of Microsoft Dynamics. Microsoft Dynamics has a fully built out, extremely beautiful CRM system. However, there is a price tag associated with it. A lot of small to medium-sized businesses may not actually be able to afford that at this time. But at the same time, they're like, look, we got a lot of customers coming in. That's a good thing. You're on the you're on the build, but you're not ready yet to adopt something that may be extremely expensive. Well, over the series, what I'm going to do is actually build this up. Now, one of the things I want to tell you is during this series, I'm going to change up the formatting. One of the things I've noticed with my previous videos, especially the most recent ones, is the fact that they have become extremely long. Very detailed is what you guys are looking for. That's why you're here. I have no problem doing details, but let's face it, a lot of us do not have enough time in the day to do everything we want to do. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to attempt to keep all these videos 10 to 15 minutes. So we're going to do 10 to 15 minute increments, so that way you guys can at one given time be able to see one or two videos really quick on the fly, and then just kind of follow along with me and build it up as you go. That way you don't have to feel like you have to invest a lot of time, and I think it'll be a win-win situation for us all. Now, one of the things that I definitely want to talk about, and people have asked me during like a lot of the different conferences that I've been to, is they said, Dave, it's really exciting to come to these events. However, either the speakers are talking at a beginner level, which I'm past already, so they feel like they're not going to learn anything new, or you need to be a consultant in the M365 space for the last 20 years in order to even be able to understand what they're talking about. So it's either nothing at all, or it's like insane. It's like drinking from a fire hose. Sorry, Timmy. Anyway, as I was saying, there is a gap in the 201 space when it comes to talking about SharePoint, talking about M365, whether it's Teams, Power Apps, Power Automate, all these different applications. There's a lot of beginner stuff to like cut your teeth on, but then there's like this gap, and then all of a sudden people are doing this stuff. It's like, holy mackerel, I am not ready for that. And how did you get from point A to point Q when it literally was nothing but a scene change on the video? I'm lost. I don't know how to get there. So one of the things I definitely want to do with you guys is be able to actually bring you step by step. Also, I'm going to talk through my thought process. Why am I doing this? Why am I adding this list? Why am I creating a brand new page for like a top customer or client? Why do we do these things with a list where I'm actually going to create calculated fields? Whatever the case may be, I'm going to actually take you through the step and take you through the process. And what we'll do is we'll build out a CRM mashup. Basically what a mashup is, because I just realized looking at myself in the mirror, so to speak, what is a mashup? A mashup is basically using different parts of SharePoint or different parts of the M365 application suite to build something grander, something bigger. A lot of the stuff is going to be in SharePoint. We're going to be in SharePoint quite a bit. We may end up doing Power Automate to increase the validity of a CRM. There's a lot of things that you want to do with the customer relationship manager system, like capture anytime you interact with, like, for example, I want to capture an email that they sent with a bunch of questions that we answered. Or maybe I want to capture the fact that I just got off the phone with them and they had some pretty interesting projects coming up that they want to do, but they didn't even know that we had the ability to actually do those for them. Whatever the case may be, we want to be able to build a CRM in such a way that it's going to allow us to interact with our customers smartly, quickly, and efficiently, and hopefully be able to garner more business and grow our business. This, hopefully, if you're one of the people in a small or medium business where you're like, this is, for me, this is great, I love it, and stick with me. I guarantee you by the end you'll have something. And if it's not exactly what you're looking for, understand you do not have to follow verbatim. This is a way to show you what is possible. You know your data better than I do. You know your business better than I do. So I may say we need to have a status, and you're like, status doesn't make any sense to us because that's not how we roll. Once we have a client or customer, it's an ongoing experience, and we need to make sure that we actually do this correctly. Well, if that's the case, then status might not be the right thing, but you may end up putting something else in its place that makes much more sense to you. Like, for example, meeting cadence or update cadence, something to that effect. You never know what is possible unless someone shows you at least a rough sketch of what you're looking for, and that's what I want to do in the series. And it's going to be quite a few different steps because I'm going to take smaller bites. I'm not going to try to eat, the elephant all at once, because I kind of look really weird with the trunk and the butt sticking out either side of the neck. It's just not good. And let's face it, drinking from a fire hose is going to be kind of tiresome at some point. You want to be able to say, okay, I saw this 10-minute video. I can remember everything that was talked about. I think I can do that. Then you go back and you do your own thing. You build it. It's like, okay, I feel comfortable with this. I was able to do this. I understand what Dave was talking about. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is fabulous. That is what I want you to expect. Please be sure when I go through the series, leave comments below if you have questions, comments, concerns, ideas. Yes, even if you have an idea, it's like, okay, well, can you do this? I might not do it in the next video, but I will try to implement an idea if it's possible. Or I may say, look, this is an amazing idea. However, trying to do this in a mashup may not be the best way to do it. You'll probably be able to get to 90 or 96% of the functionality of the features that you're looking for, but it may fall short, and here are the reasons why. I will do that for you as well. This channel is for you, the viewer, here on YouTube, to be able to expand your ideas, expand your mind, expand your possibilities when you use M365. That's why it's come alive with M365. Anyways, we will get started. This is just the introduction video. Hopefully you are able to stick around for this entire series, and please let your friends, family, relatives, fathers, brothers, nephews, cousins, former roommate know. Let them know about this channel. Be sure to spread the word on this. Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe, and let the YouTube algorithm play nice, I guess, in the sandbox. Anyways, I hope you have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are, whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. Have a great one. Take care.